there, this is Lena from Lena's Crafty Corner. We're doing Roxy's weekly challenge, which is week 23, and it's Secret Journal Spot Flip Tucks. And these are the papers I've picked. These are from a book that says Flowerless, and they are, what sort of size am I going to be doing? Let's have a look. So we're going to be doing the 7 that way, and so 9.5 that way by 7 that way. So I've got quite a few, but again, I doubt whether I'll get all these done. Did I do that one this way and have that pattern? No, because we're going to cover, I want to keep some of that pattern because I really like it. So it'd be better to do that on the front because I'm only embellishing the front, but the inside, if I can get this straight. So I've been looking at Rachel's recent challenge, and I've got myself a bit mixed up with these and the other ones. So I'm having to think. So this is basically what she did. She folded them, she folded a little bit there like that goes over the top, and let me just get my bone folder in here. I'm just making sure you can actually see. Oh, let me put my light on, it might be better if I've got a bit more light. Yeah, let's move them out your way so you're not seeing all my putter. I mean, you can see a lot of my putter, unfortunately, but I've been having a look to see how easy it would be to move my camera to do some videos outside, because while it's so beautiful and warm, I'd like to be outside. I've also got some videos that would be easier to do outside or in my wet, you know, in my utility room. That's where I do all my wet stuff. But I wanted to do some coffee game. I thought if I'm out on the table, it would be a lot easier. I thought, well, I could probably do a video. So I'm just taking this piece off here. Actually, I've just realised I shouldn't be doing this yet, but anyway, I have. What am I doing here? I really don't know what I'm doing here because I'm doing it wrong. I've done this wrong. What am I doing? It's this bit here I should have been cutting, making a triangle. For goodness sake, Lena, get your head in the game. If you see my last video, you'll understand why I'm a bit strange. Well, being as in here, I'm just going to do all the folds that I want on this one. Because I've done this quite high up, I'm going to use a bit of that just to fold down. Make sure it's pretty even, like that. Rather than put another piece on, I'm just going to fold that bit over, like that. Then that shouldn't crash into anything, does that? Want to be, this wants to be off a little bit there, just so that doesn't fold into there, and then that will go over there. Is that still? It is. I'm just going to take a little bit more off this one, and then I'm going to have to get a bit smarter on these next ones, aren't I? Because I've messed that up good and proper. Well, there we go, that's better. One. Oh dear. I've got loads here, and you know, the thoughts, I'm not even going to get any of these done, am I? At this rate. Right, so let's do that there like that. I wanted to include this one because it had a bit of blue in it, and I had some papers that I liked the blue. Yeah, fold this piece first, like that. And then when you fold this one, fold not quite to this crease so it doesn't cause you a problem when you're trying to fold it. I meant to do that, but it seemed to go still a bit too close. So that one's better. I can feel that one's better. Right, I'm just looking if there's another colour that I prefer, because I'm only going to do 4, I'm not going to do all these. Oh, that's a plain one. Let's do a plain one. Don't want it as high as that. Let's do one of these. And because I'm going to be covering all this anyway, do that. You can have some of this in the background and do that to there. That's that one. I can do my cutting in a minute. So let's have a look. Oh, I'm going to go with that pinky one. Oh, look at that one. Let's do them. Move these out the way. I was looking for bigger sheets and I came across these and I thought, well, these are fine for 23. Right, so let's have a look. Let's get moving now. Get away. That's it. Right, that's it then. That's enough. Have I actually been in screen at all for those? I don't think I have. I think I'm going to have to just actually quickly turn the video off and turn it back on again. But I left my timer running. I'm now on 37 minutes because I wasn't sure if you could, because I've moved my camera again, I wasn't sure whether I was in view there, and I thought, well, that's ridiculous. I'm having so many problems lately with these, with my filming, just because my head's not in it. I want to do it, but as I say, I've had a problem with Oscar not being very well and embarking, so I can't do it then. And I'm sort of trying to sort of fit it in at a time that's maybe not when I would normally. And I love doing the videos and I love crafting, but obviously when you've got other things on your mind, I like to just do my videos when I'm real relaxed, and it's not been very easy. I can't see this line on here, so I'm just trying to see where that is. So I'm hoping you can see what I'm doing. I'm just going either side and making like a triangle, as Rachel did. That's it. And then hopefully, no, that just needs a little bit more off. And that's that. That's that. This one needs a bit more off on here. Right, that's one done. This one again, just to take this square out, because if you leave it in, it's just far too bulky. So you're just making everything as easy as you can to be able to turn your pages at ease. Oh, what have I done there? I've gone the wrong side of the line. Oh, for goodness sake. I don't know whether it's my lighting or whether it's my eyes today. Bad workman always blames the tools. It's not the nut behind the wheel, as I would say to my husband. The biggest problem is the nut behind the wheel. Right, there we go. That's 2, 3. I've done that one. Have we cut it? Oh yeah, because we cut it out. Let's get this one done. And then make your triangle small. that's okay. I like to turn it round then so I can just bevel these edges a little bit more. I love these papers. Yeah, last one. I'm not sure I'll get all these done, but I have forgotten how Rachel decorated them. Completely forgotten. And believe it or not, I've watched a video several times to try and remember, because then I've been doing other videos and then I think, oh, forgotten again. Memory like a sieve. Right. It's not this bit I forgot, it's the actual... There we go. So let's get rid of these. And let's see what we can do. So I'm going to decorate in here first before... Let's move these across so I can find them when I start moving the papers. Now I've got a piece of this, which is some of my coffee dyed that I've been stamping on. So I'm going to have a piece of that in there because I really like that. I don't actually need all that. Where does that go to? Yeah, so about there. So I'm going to put that in there. I'm going to do that up there. That like that. So you can write on that. I like that bit of lace, but I'm just going for what's nearest to me, to be honest. I like a bit of that on there. What else have I got? I'm just grabbing whatever comes across me as I'm sat here. I like a bit of that too, so I'll have some of that. We'll have that. Let's have a look. I'll have a piece of that. Right, let's get these down first before I then go on and cover anything else, so I'm going to forget where I'm putting the stuff. Right, have I got a wet? I need a wet wipe just so I can just keep wiping my desk because I get glue all over it. I've decided not to put an ink, a glue page in, just because I haven't got a lot of room. So just a quick update on Oscar. He's still got his cough and he's been coughing quite a lot through the night, but when he's had the anti-inflammatory and is now having the steroid, it is helping for a few hours. I don't know how many he needs to get in his system to give him a longer relief, I'm not sure. So we're just waiting for things to ease for him, because, you know, we just want him to be comfortable. And he's relatively with it and okay. He's tired, he's sleeping a lot, but he's not really, he's not coughing as, I've just heard him cough then, but that's nothing compared to what he has been doing. So he's a lot better than he was. But talking about changing the subject on that and not being very sort of with it, I was printing a lot of stuff out last night, and it was late on because we had, I'll tell you the story in a minute, but my daughter had to go back to hospital again last night. She's having a rough old time having to keep going into the baby unit. And so we stayed up. We said we weren't going to bed. We're too far away to go over. There's nothing we can do anyway, because there's only a partner who could go with her. So we stayed up. And it was 3:30 in the morning when we went to bed. So I thought, oh, I'll do some more I've done some printing earlier in the evening. I'll do some more printing. But my grandson had been on my iPad earlier in the day, and I never thought to check it, and for some reason, I don't know why, when I went into my printer to select my printer, it wasn't my printer, and I didn't check it properly. I mean, I just didn't think. It was my neighbour's printer, and it printed loads and loads of, well, in fact it was Rachel's, a lot of Rachel's kits that I'd bought because she's got some lovely birds on her kit, and I've run out of books with fussy cut the birds out, so I bought some of her fussy cuts, and they're beautiful, but they obviously take up a lot of colour, and I did 6 pages, and they're printed to my neighbour's printer. So she was very understanding about it. I mean, we get on really well with them, and she was lovely, but she did say she cancelled the print because it woke her up. So I don't suppose I was, she would be very pleased with me. You know, she understood it was an accident, but so my husband said, you'll have to be more careful. I said, well, I don't know, why would I think it would print to somebody else's printer? But I mean, we're not even near, we're in a detached house. It's done it before to her printer, but it was actually for them, and we was absolutely amazed how it printed a token Amazon gift card for the son, and I couldn't find it because it didn't come on my printer, and I kept saying it hasn't arrived, and then they messaged me to thank me for the gift, and it had gone straight to their printer. So, but it's never happened again since, and that was last October, and then for some reason it did it again yesterday. So it must be when, because I'd gone to see my grandson, it must be when I've changed to his Wi-Fi that then it messes with the settings, I presume. I don't know, I'm not technical enough. But anyway, so we were waiting up for my daughter, and then Oscar was asleep in the room, and he'd got really comfy, but then when we moved to the bedroom he started coughing, and we gave him some honey, which really does soothe him. He'd had his night tablets, there was no more he could have. Right, so I've talked all the way through sorry about that, I get carried away, and I'm going to use a bit of this from Rachel's as well because I really like that. What am I going to use? A bit of that there. Yeah, so he started coughing then when we went to bed, so we haven't had a lot of sleep because I was up by, well, then somebody was knocking on the door at 10:30 this morning, so we haven't had a great deal of sleep. Had about 4 hours, I think. You know, by the time we got Oscar settled, got ourselves settled. Not really very good. I don't know whether that's gone over a bit, has it? Yeah, I'm going to have to take a bit of this off. My bucket's there. And just take a bit of this. Oh, can't get it. My hands are so sticky already, and I've only just started. Got this wet wipe next to me. I'll just have a look at that. So I'm never going to get anything done at this rate. Can snip that bit off. I do like that. Let's just put this up here. So yes, I was printing all this stuff out last night, and when I eventually realised and printed it in here, I couldn't message her and say I'm sorry because it was so late. That is Oscar coming to see me, and he is barking, so I may have to stop it and pause the video if it... Are you laying in here? Are you coming to lay down? Come on then. Come on then. Oh dear me. Oh dear. Oh, I just need to do this edge. Hopefully he's not going to do much of that. Hopefully he's just going to settle down. He's trying to find somewhere amongst everything. I say I've had that many videos that I had to stop and start. I'm not doing it on this one. I shall just stop the video, pause it, and then I will come back, because I'll never get one done. Say I'm really struggling. I've given up on the fabric tags. I've made that many of those fabric tags. I've ended up not being able to do the video. I tried to see if I could do a voiceover instead of, you know, and mute, but I couldn't work out how to mute my voice. So I'll have to have a look into that. Right, so that is the first one. I am just going to, before I do any more, I'm just going to finish this one completely. And I'm going to use some of these lovely birds that I've got. Now, they're not all Rachel's. Oh, I quite like that one, and that isn't one of Rachel's, but I do like that. But then, what I have got here, these are definitely from Rachel's kit. I think I'm going to tear one of those. I'm going to put that up there, but it wants me behind it because it's a bit... I haven't got a lot out. I've got all birds out, but I haven't got a lot else out, so I'm just looking. I've got a stamp that would look okay on there. I don't know whether it will. Let's see. I don't even know if I've got a... So if I got myself more prepared, I knew what I was doing beforehand, but I never do. So I go with the flow and say, oh, I've got a butterfly, and I've got what's that I've got? I wanted a brown. I don't think, have I got a brown here? Only with distressed inks, and they take longer to dry, and then, well, we'll try it and see. Try not to smudge it. It's walnut stain. I'm going to do that on this, and I'm just going to put a leaf on there. See if it'll work. I don't know whether it will. Oh yeah, looks quite nice. I'm going to do that on there, and then I'm going to put just a bit of something behind this. Let's have a look if I've got a bit of lace here. It's all tied up. Oh, it's not going to come off. I'm just looking if this lace would be, yeah. I'm going to just cut a chunk out because I haven't got time to mess about on threading everything. So we'll have a chunk of that. Oh yes, I know. I'm just looking if, yeah, I'm going to put a little bit of this on here. You're a poorly boy, aren't you? Poorly boy. Yep. No, I don't know if I want that. I'm still not sure about that bird actually. I'm just looking. This is one of Rachel's, I think. Oh yeah, I like that. What else can I put on this bottom before I go any further? Let me have a look. I'm just wondering, you know. if I just make myself a little paper ruffle on this bottom. This is a piece from Shabbydabbydooddah's kit. I like that, and I'm just going to put that on there. Just trying to think what I can do, just do these ruffles together. So I've grabbed Fabri-Tac instead of any of my other glue. I haven't got a art glitter glue out yet. I'm still using up the tacky glue, but the only problem with that is it's wet and it takes ages to dry. Right, just give these a bit of a... I'm not sewing them because I've just made them really quickly, but... So I'm going to put that down there like that. And he's going to stand on there, just on the edge of there. So it looks a bit like a log. Oh yes, I'm pleased with that. Let's get him down then. Let's have a look at him. Put you on your log, Mr. Owl. I really like him. And I'm going to bring that green in over there, but I don't know. I'm just grabbing what I've got on my desk. I could do with some words, but I haven't got any on my desk, so not close, not out. Probably not even cut. There, quite like that. So that's that. 2 pockets there. Oh, that one's got a bit stuck. Oh, let's just get my bone folder in there. Like that one. So that was the plain one. I have run out of space to know where to put anything. Right, let's do that one with, I wanted to do that one with the blue in. Of course I can't find it now. Oh, there was one with a bit of blue in that I really liked. It's that one there, but a lot of the blues under there. Oh, there it is. There's the blue. Goodness me, I just wanted, I found something on here that had a bit of blue in, and I thought I'll bring some more blue in to that. I wanted to put a piece of that down there because I really like that. I'm not cutting it off. If it goes longer than the pocket, well then fair enough. If it gets covered, I'm not worrying too much about it. So I'm going to put that down there. Yeah, it's okay. I like that. These are quite strong pages. They don't really need to be turned over or to do anything. I'm still looking for a bit more blue. I thought that was a piece from Shabbydabbydoodah. I thought I had a piece from Rachel's that I put, well, not put it out, but here it is. Piece of Rachel's that I thought I'd use a bit of this because I really like this, but I don't want the chateau in there really, so we'll use a bit of this here. Let's take that off. Do it that way. Yeah, we'll have that way. My desk is so cluttered. What a mess. Oh, what an absolute mess. There. I like like that. I'm not going to stick those down for a minute because it is very sticky on there. I want to do something in there. And I think I'm going to put that piece that's still from Rachel's. Now, the beauty of having digital kits, it doesn't matter how much you tear things down. Just bear with me. I'm going to have to pause the video. My husband wants me. Just 1 minute. Right, I'm back with 13:47 left. There we go. I'd paused the video. Oh, I haven't moved my cup of tea. I had to go help my husband. Then Oscar moved and started coughing. So I have paused the video. I'm been off to do a few bits. It's about half an hour later. I've been off to do some bits for my husband, just to do. So Oscar's give him a bit of honey, and then I'm back. I was telling you the reason I was up with my daughter. She'd come home from work and she was swollen up, really badly swollen up. Her legs have been swelling for the last couple of weeks, but only her feet once she'd got herself up, which you know is normal in pregnancy. But this was a lot worse. It was her face, her hands, everything. Worry of preeclampsia. So she'd been to bed, had a sleep, rung me at 12 midnight and said, look at me mum, I'm in a bit of a mess. I said, right, straight on to the midwife. Because she'd rung me in the day, she was day off yesterday, and she rung me in the day to say, don't ring me, I'm resting in bed, I'm feeling a bit rough, my legs are really bruised, really sore and feel bruised. And I said, well, you need to ring the midwife. If you feel any more, ring the midwife. Anyway, she'd been off to sleep and woke up and had something to eat, but then it had come back. She noticed it when she was FaceTiming me. Before I noticed it, she said, before I turned on, she'd just seen herself in the mirror and she said, oh, goodness me, look at my face. So we said, right, straight on to the midwife. And so she had to go in last night. No, don't like that there. Just looking for some pieces that I think would work on there. Let's have a look. I'll put that there. It'd be better if I put that over, wouldn't it? And put that there like that. I like that on there. Just leaving it so I can see. I've got that flower in there, so I don't want any more of that. I like that there. I need a bird. And then I could do with something down here. So, I've got a piece of my papers, grid paper. Maybe. I said no to that, didn't I? Do I like that there? I haven't really got time to mess about, but I like that, I think. Let's find a bird. Oh gosh, I love him. Oh, look at him. Oh, he's just fantastic. Oh, but he's going the wrong way when you do that. I'd have to put his beak over the top of there. His little feet. Oh, bless him. He's sticking because it's... could have him like that, I suppose. Oh, he's cute. I really like him. He's a bit big. He's lovely, though. Let's have a look what we've got. Let's have a look. What's that one? Ooh. Now, he is nice. The blue one. I do like him. We have a look. Oh, we've even got... Oh, look at that. We've even got a kingfisher there, look. He's quite nice too. What's this one? This is a big one. Big, tall one. Too big. Too big, too big. Too big. Let's have a look. Wrong way round. What about him? He's very nice. Now I think I'm going to go with this one here. I love that one, so beautiful. And I'm going to go with a bit of that blue on there. I like that. And I just wondered if I needed a bit of, I don't want that same flower really. Have I got anything else with a bit of a flower on? Oh, that's not too bad. It wouldn't be about that bit up there and that on there. No, but I could put that there like that and put that there. Yeah, I'm going to do that. I'm going to have to get some pieces down. It's not going to get anything finished, are we? Let's have a look. Oh no, we're not. Let's get you down. Can't mess about. Let's have a piece of this across there. Yeah, we'll go with that. Can't mess about now. Running out of time. Right, I'm just going to fold that piece round there. I'm not going to mess about tearing that off. Right, there, down there. That's going to go there like that, and that's going to go over there. So I want something down there. I've got a little piece there that I need to put something in. Oh, I know what I've got here. I've got a bit more of this lovely blue. It's that long since I did this. I've forgotten. Did I put some of that blue in there? I did, yeah. Let's have a look. I'm just wondering. Oh, probably not. Ah, what's this? This is a bit more neutral. Let's have a look at that piece. Yeah, we'll go with that there. So if I put that neutrally piece there, like that, and then it's very sticky this, I don't want it all to stick together. I do love him, I want him there, but I need something in that piece there. What have I got in these little strips? Have I got a little strip? Oh, a bit of that will do. It's nothing much, it's just, I don't even know what it was really, it's just a piece off something that's just still floating about. There we go, that's better. That's better, and then hot him on there. Does he need just a bit of something in the background? Not that though, because I've got that on there. So what have I got? What have I got here that I could just put to the background? Not really anything. Oh, I'm in a right mess here. Ah. I wonder. This is some of my dyed papers. Wonder if, oh, let's try a piece of this. Don't want as much as that, but we'll just try a little bit of this, I think, because that would look lovely on that bird. All right, yeah, I'm going to go with a piece of this. Let's see. I don't want all the back covering up now, but I do like a bit of that on there. Yeah, let's go with that. Let's have a look, where do I want it? Probably in the middle there. And do, oh gosh, and do him further across. Yeah, that's how I'm going to do that. I like the other side of this as well. These are some of my it was a blue fabric dye that when I'd finished with it, I dipped some papers in, and it had made a real pale, I don't think you can see it more on that one, a really pale blue background. And then I came in with a darker blue that I had as well, and did that. And then some, and it was all done with a spray gun, and then did some coffee dyeing. That's what I was going to do outside if I did a video outside. So anyway, Melanie went to the hospital, and they did all the tests on her, and they let her home at 3 o'clock this morning. They said that it's, at the moment, she's showing signs of preeclampsia, but it's not actually showing up anywhere. So this could just be a warning sign. So they've told her to slow down. So she's going to be working from home for a while. She might have to give up altogether. And you know, she's sensible. She knows that she might have to do that. This is one of Rachel's digitals. I just wanted to put a bit of this somewhere because it's lovely. Because I still haven't got any labels or anything out, but there'll be nothing else left when by the time. Good job, it's the digitals. This is the beauty of them, because you can just tear them up and print them out again if you need them, but don't print them to your neighbour. We've got very lovely neighbours, but nobody wants waking up at whatever time it was, 1 o'clock in the morning. We are very unsociable people. Our body clocks have just gone bananas. Right, there you go. That's the second one. I really like that one. And that's the first one that I did. I will start a third one, but I won't get it finished. I love that bit of a ruffle on there. I'm just wondering, I might just have to glue that down a little bit more, but it looks like he's standing on a log, so I like those two. I'll start the third one, but I doubt very much whether I'll get very far. So let's have a look with this one. We can, oh, that would have been good. It would have been upside down. So I'm going to start putting something here. Let's have a look what I've got. I've got that many strips. So I think I'm going to put a flower strip across there, I think. Just roughly torn down like that. Yeah. And I'm going to put that little piece there like that. Use all these little bits up because I like that there. And then I think, and if there's any bits hanging off, either turn it round or I can cut them off afterwards. Yeah, that'll go that way. Oscar is actually laid on my foot. I'm trying not to move my foot so I don't move him and disturb him. Right, I'm going to have a bit of this on there, so I'm going to just roughly tear this as well. Alarm's going to go off in a few seconds, 22 seconds, a bit less now. Oh, I'm sticking to the thing. So I'm just going to put that one in there. Like that. There we go. Time up. So let me show you what I've done, and then I'm going to finish that one off. So clear the decks a little bit. Then on. Oh, here they are. So this was the first one I did with a little paper ruffle. I've put some of this paper in the background. This is from Le Chocolat, I think. Shabby Chic from Le Chocolat. I've done a stamp on the back of there and then put an owl on the front to look like he's stood on a log. I've put some of my coffee dyed with some printing on it, and a little bit of a paper from Shabbydabbydooddah's kit. And I've got two little pockets there. I haven't found, actually, that one's sticking again. Oh, it isn't. I thought it was sticking. I haven't put anything in them. I haven't really got anything just near me that could go in them, I don't think. Anyway, that's the little pockets. Room for journaling if you wanted to. I've left a little bit of the text showing on that one. I don't mind that. And then a bit of Rachel's papers on the front there. That's an owl from Rachel's. Bird, fussy cut birds. They're absolutely beautiful. The colours in them are just outstanding. They're lovely. And then the second one, I've got some of Rachel's and some of Tina's kit there. This one's just checking that it's not going to stick where you don't want it to stick. That's it. And then on the front there, I've got a piece of my paper that I've dyed and some of Tina's again, and left some of the background showing and just put one of these big bluebirds on there. That looks stunning on there. So that's that one and that's that one, and I'm going to do a third one. So that's what I've got on the front. No, it isn't. That's what I've got on the front, that piece there. So let's have a look what we're going to have on there. It's going to be another bird, I think. Look at this massive big mushroom. I'm just wondering, you know, if I could have half a mushroom on there. Oh gosh, I love that. Oh no, it's a bit weird. It looks like, I don't know, something from outer space, but I like that on there. How weird is that? It does look a bit weird, doesn't it? But I think sometimes weird is good. Let's have a look. I've got one of Rachel's trims there, look. I like that. I do like that. I'd cut a bit off. I want a bit all on. Yeah, I'm going to go with that, I think, on this one. A bit of Rachel's on there. That on the front. You can go mad with these when you're not on camera. If you're just doing it at home in your spare time and you've got time to look out for all your bits and pieces, then you can have some great fun with them. I love this style of pocket. I just think they are wonderful. Let's just tear a bit of that off. Put a bit of that red in there. Like that. Again, these are my papers. I've been doing some mixed media on, some stamping, lots of colours splashed in the background. I've got so many ideas for videos. I just haven't got time to do them at the minute. I am really struggling to just get the time. I like that there, and I was just going to put, is that the only bit I've got left? Oh, somebody else wants me now. Oh, it's just been one of those days today. Oh dear. I've been waiting to hear with my other friend. I've got the wedding journal for one friend. The other friend, I've been waiting. We've been invited to a wedding and we've been waiting to see if it's going to go ahead because it's at the end of July. Anyway, she can't have us all in the church, so she's going to get back to us, and I don't know how she's going to decide, but with, you know, for the other guests, but she's had to cut it down by quite a lot, and I've just said it'd be easier for me and Ken not to go to the church, as much as we'd love to see you married. You know, we're happy to meet you at the reception, and it's all about her day. You know, she shouldn't be worrying about if people are offended when she says she can't have them, and you know who she's going to choose. So I thought I'd make it easy for my daughter and her partner, and my son and his partner, and me and my husband were going. So that's 6. If we can cut the numbers down by 6 for her, because we had an announcement yesterday that you know, that the weddings can still go ahead, but they're having to monitor numbers, and the church that they've chosen have said no more than 30. Well, when a big wedding was sort of in place, then it makes it very difficult, doesn't it? So it's been very sad for a lot of people. I mean, the girl I'm doing this journal for, I mean, she's had to change hers twice. And it's just so sad. You know, so much work goes into, well, any function, not just a wedding. And of course, funerals have been affected badly as well, which I'm going to just put that on the back of there, because I'm not going to cut that off. It looks more like a tree than a, I do like that. I'm still thinking I need a bird, but I think these are too big, because it's going to go over there. Oh, his beak just sneaks under there, just under that mushroom. Just put him down there like that. No, he has to come back there. Oh, you know, I am going to go for that. I know I spent all that time cutting all these little bits out. I'm going to use it now. Just have to mind I don't pull any of them off when I'm pulling this up, because it's very gluey. Ah, that's it. Put him there like that. Get his leg back down. That's it. Right, so I've just got these 2 bits to do. Then I've done the front. I've got these bits to do in here. So have I put, right, I'm going to put a piece of my coffee dyed paper in there. Well, not coffee dye, it's blue stained paper with a bit of coffee dye in as well. So I'm going to go with that in there. And that can go over there like that. So I wonder how many of you are doing this challenge. I hope you're enjoying it as much as I am, if you are. I mean, I'm following 1 or 2 people that are doing it. I love to watch everybody's interpretation of this challenge, and you know, because you're using things that you've got and what have you, and oh, I just love it. I just love to watch it, watch how people do it. You know, we've got some really talented people out there, some, you know, and some newcomers as well. One of the ladies that I love to watch, and she hasn't been going as long as me, and she's, you know, she's she's gone past me now. She's got more subscribers, so obviously other people have seen how talented she is, and that's Tammy Van Herp. I hope I've said that right, Tammy. And she is just, her work is just lovely. I just love it. She only just started doing junk journals, but you wouldn't think so. I mean, she's an artist. She's not. She's more of an artist than a crafter, I think. But her work is beautiful. Right, I'm going to just put a piece of that down there. Still room to write on it. But yeah, she does a lot of mandalas and a lot of mixed media work, and mixed media is my favourite anyway. I keep saying I'm going to do a mixed media video, but I haven't got that much confidence. I like doing it, I love doing it, but I don't have all my stuff in here, so it would take me forever to set up. And, you know, that's not a problem. It's just whether it would, you know, I can't do that, I've got too much of that. Whether it would be interesting, I don't know. You know, to see somebody else's view on mixed media. Because we all have a different slant on, you know, how we do things. I've got a jelly plate and I do play with it a bit, but not as much as I thought I would, because I put it away and then I don't get it out again. So, you know, that's an expense if you're not going to use it. So really, I do need to get that out. Right, I'm going to finish off there. I'm just going to glue this bit down. I'm going to have to leave this open because it is so sticky. And I can hear my husband out here, but it's going to disturb Oscar again. It's such a shame, because he's sat here, my foot is dead. He's sent my foot to sleep because he's laid on it. He's following me around. He knows that something going on, and he's following me around. His eyes look so sad, and it's breaking my heart to watch him. Absolutely breaking my heart. Right, I need something across there, and I think what I'm going to finish with is a bit of washi tape. So I have got a piece that's been floating on this cupboard top. Oh, and it's going to have to carry on floating, I think, because I'm not sure. No, I'm not sure I like the colours in that one. I keep saying I'm going to use it and then it never gets used. Don't want a full piece. I want something there. Let's have a look. I think what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to tear this little bit down. I've still got a bit of that I want to use. So I'm going to put that I'm willing my husband not to pip, because if he does, he'll start Oscar and then he'll start again, and it's so awful to hear him cough. I mean, you've got to carry on with your life and you've got to do what you're doing, but I feel happier when he's sleeping and he's relaxed, because, you know, you don't want to think the suffering. I mean, the vet said he's not suffering, he's more in a bit of discomfort, but he's not suffering. I've just pulled that up at the side, so I'll leave that back. So yeah, so I quite like that. It's very sticky, but when it's dry, that will go like that, and that will go like that. So that's my third one. I'll take some pictures of the two that I made as well when I've cleared my desk. I'm not clearing it, I'm just pushing it all out my way. It's an absolute disgrace. I didn't use washi tape after all that. So I will finish there. I'm trying to find the two that I made to bring them back. Yeah, that one and that one in my time allowed, and then this one here I've just finished. So I will be back to you shortly with the next challenge, which is similar to this. In the meantime, keep safe. Thank you very much for watching, and I'd love a comment from you. Bye for now.